Good morning. Today is my birthday. And guess who is officially 34? I'm in the bathroom, about to take a shower and get ready for the day. Brian is still sleeping, but I woke up to a very nice surprise, and it's just so sweet. It's like perfect way to start the day. I wasn't expecting anything today because, we celebrated my birthday, just rang it in real chill and low-key with a little dinner because Brian's gonna be working today, but he still made sure to surprise me on my special day. So I came and saw this on my side of the sink. I don't know, hopefully I can open this with one hand. Okay, clearly I can't. Do I do this first or the letter first? Okay, let's do this. No, let's do the letter. Okay. So, to my baby from his baby. Pull. Okay. Instructions. Pull. Okay. This is a long letter. Happy birthday, my beautiful, sexy man. I was gonna get you a card, but I felt a handwritten note, like we're in high school, would be cuter. Yep, that is correct, and I do appreciate the handwritten note. I know you're feeling overwhelmed with everything going on, with Jamaica, work, my upcoming surgery, but even with all of that, you still manage to smile, which is my favorite thing about you. The last line says, P.S. Hopefully you can read this. My hand started cramping after the second sentence. Yeah, this was cute. I stopped reading it aloud. One, because I don't want to be too loud and wake him up. And then two, just in case, there was anything that we don't want shared just yet. But this is cute. I'm definitely going to keep this. I think this is one of the favorite things that he's ever given me, just because sometimes it takes Brian a lot to express emotions in this kind of way, and it's really nice to see because I appreciate heartfelt gifts or messages more than anything else in the world. So this is perfect. Okay. What time for the gift? Okay, there we go. Oh, this is cute. Be proud to be unique. And it got me a little. This is nice. And then Brian knows that I love wooden jewelry more than anything else. And the gold will match the ring or wedding ring. Oh, this is cute. Oh, he did good. He did good. Alright, anyways, I'm gonna go and hop in the shower. So I'll join you guys a little bit later because you're gonna come and spend my birthday with me. Hello guys, I am up and out the house. Before I start my day, I went to go and get a biometric screening done for work, because when you make your health plan elections for the following year, if you do a health screening and it comes out good, then you have an opportunity to reduce the amount that you would be paying monthly the following year. So I just did my biometric screening a while ago at one of those CVS 1-minute clinics. And you know, it's not bad to know where you stand the first day of a new year when it comes to health. So it lets me know what I've done well. It lets me know what it is that I need to work on. So not a bad way to start 34. But I also wanted to do it now because I'm about to be bad. So I decided that seeing as though I'm gonna be off for my birthday, and you know, it's really just gonna be me around for the day. Everybody is either at work or not here. So today I am going to do something that I feel like is very American, and I've never done it before. So you know, all of those apps that you have downloaded and everything, you know, there's normally a freebie that you are able to get on your birthday. So I want to see what I can do this week in terms of collecting those freebies, because I deserve it. Why not? I'm gonna try and not go overboard though, just because, one, to be honest, I'm not one of those people that have a lot of food apps on their phone. I tend to go into the place and order. Like, I don't even go through drive-thrus really, to be quite honest. And when I'm buying any kind of fast food, it's really because it's something that BJ likes or Brian likes. So even places that, you know, I've possibly wanted to try, I've just never gone or gotten around to it. There are just a couple of things though that I know for sure has to be done. Like Starbucks is one of them. I'm not a huge Starbucks drinker because I really don't drink hot coffee. I'll drink like frappes and stuff like that, but I generally try to stay away from sugar if I can. So doing that today, that's a definite. I downloaded the McDonald's app to see if it is that they would give me something as well, even though I just downloaded it yesterday, and they did. So I have a free thing to collect from McDonald's. Club Publix was the first to send me an email like from 2 weeks ago. So I can choose either their premium ice cream or I can get a bar cake from them. So trying to figure out what we're gonna get from there. AMC, which if you know me, you know popcorn is my absolute favorite thing in the world. AMC is gonna give me a free large popcorn. So that's AMC. Papa John's has a free dessert. Chili's has a free dessert. There's so many desserts. I want like food. Chipotle is giving me free guac as well. So everything that I eat today, or meals that I'm gonna have today, everything is gonna be something that I got for free for my birthday. And then anything that can cross over past today, we'll probably do it later in the week. So I know like AMC, that one is good until the end of the month. I'll wait until Brian is off and he can go to the movies with me, and then we'll get that large popcorn. Yeah. But it should be fun. Like I'm looking forward to it. I got out really early today, so it still feels like I have the entire day ahead. And yeah, let's see what it is that I get up to doing. Hope you guys come along for the ride. So first up is Starbucks, as you can see. Yep, right there. Trying to figure out what it is that I'm gonna get, because to be honest, as I said, I really don't frequent Starbucks. So I'm a frappuccino kind of guy. That's the frozen one. Yeah, that's the only way that I consume coffee really. So I'm probably gonna either get the caramel one, or seeing as though we are at the end of fall, I might get might get the pumpkin spice as well, unless when I go in there there's something else that catches my eye. But let's go get our first freebie.
but you don't have to go. Don't wonder no more what I think about you. If it's something that you want, then you should make me your girl, your girl. If it's something that you need, then baby, come and share my world, share my world. If it's something that you want, come and take a walk with me, with me. 'Cause everything that you need, I got it right here, baby. And now it's obvious you need.
I actually did something a little different this time. They had a gingerbread chai on their holiday menu. So I got a gingerbread chai frappuccino and they put pumpkin spice on the top. So I think I got the best of both worlds. It's very good. I don't think I'm gonna finish this though because this is too big. And then got a jalapeno chicken pocket. First one down, bro. Hey guys, so the gingerbread chai frappuccino, whatever it's called, I really enjoyed that. I surprisingly enjoyed the jalapeno chicken thing as well. I didn't know how it was gonna be because, to be honest, I don't normally like Starbucks's baked stuff or their little snack items that much, but it was very flavorful. It was small, which I didn't need anything big because I did have that big drink. And yeah, it's a great freebie because I actually had points in the app, so I didn't have to pay for that either, and then I got the drink for free. Yeah, so first thing was a success. I've been on the road since then. I went grocery shopping because Thanksgiving is next week and we wanted to get some of the things from now just to avoid the rush. Next week we are gonna be cooking at our house because, of course, Brian's mom is out of commission this year. Our neighbor is also out of commission, so we've taken up the mantle of we're gonna do whatever. It's gonna be a community or a collective effort, so we're gonna go and do all the run up and down and get all of the things that are needed, and everybody's gonna pool resources together to try and make this thing happen. Right? We are probably gonna have a couple other people coming over. We're not doing the huge Friendsgiving like what we did last year, because when I tell you we had like 26 to 30 people last year in our little house, and I mean, as much as the house doesn't feel little, like the living room space is only so big, you know. But this year is going to be really family and then maybe a couple of friends, so we'll see. We haven't finalized that list of people yet, but yeah, got a couple of things just before the rush of Thanksgiving. So hopefully after today, anything that we need are very small items or is one of those last minute things that you just know you're gonna forget. Anyhow, I am, because now it is like 2:40. I got the Starbucks at around 11, so I think now it's time for lunch. So for lunch, I think I'm gonna be going to McDonald's. My freebie there, they gave me a list of things I could choose from. I'm not really that hungry, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get a small thing. It's just 6 chicken nuggets, and I think I would call that lunch, and then I'll be good. I've decided the last 2 things I'm gonna do for the day is Papa John's and Publix. Papa John's is giving me a free dessert. They have a salted caramel blondie that I heard is really good, and you know, Brian likes brownies, BJ likes anything sweet, so I'm gonna do that and then get ice cream from Publix. So blondie and ice cream together feels like a match, right? So I'll have that for dessert for everybody at home. I think other than that, everything else in terms of the birthday freebies, it will be on another day. I got the things out that had the shortest time frame for me to collect, so I think everything else is good to wait a couple of days, because also I shouldn't be eating all of this crap in one day, right? I want to live to see the next year, to see 35. But anyways, let me make my way back to the house, which is where everything else is close to. Hey guys, so I got my sorry, my second freebie of the day. Got myself some chicken nuggets, 6-piece, and a little bit of fries. I got the smallest set of fries because, as I said, I'm not all that hungry. But here by this intersection, which is a pretty busy intersection, there was a guy that had his 2 kids, and of course a sign that saying, you know, asking for money. He's actually selling roses or exchanging roses for whatever cash you give him, so that he can get some food for himself and his kids. You know, in this day and age, people barely walk around with cash, and like I was just sitting here in the parking lot and I saw where like a couple people were giving him like coins, and you know, I know that's not gonna bring him very far. And even though I didn't have physical cash on me, on my birthday generally I'm like very reflective of just how the year has gone and like all of the things in life that I have to be grateful for, and one of them is to be in a position to be able to provide for my family, you know. And I'm not gonna lie, it made me emotional. Like I just felt like I needed to do something. So when I went inside, I just asked if they had physical gift cards at McDonald's. That's just where it is that I was, because I know if I had physical cash, he could probably go and get something somewhere else that might stretch a little further. But I was able to get him a gift card, so at least he would have been able to buy a meal for himself and his 2 kids. And like as soon as I gave it to him, like, you know, he was so thankful. He told me thanks like a million times, and he just gave the card straight to his kids and sent them inside to go and get something to eat. And you know, it's just a reminder out there that no matter what it is that's happening, there's always somebody out there who has it worse off than yourself. If it is that you don't take time to reflect and also just be thankful and grateful and give thanks for what it is that you have, then make sure to work that into your routine. Like the guy's walking past the car now, and like every time he walks past the car, he's smiling while it is that, you know, he's still trying to work and get whatever for his kids. But yeah, I just wanted to share that. And honestly, this was a great present to myself, for the universe to like kind of gift me this opportunity to be able to give back today. Yeah, so anyways, I am about to head home now. I'm going to eat my McDonald's. All right guys, so I am now at my second to last stop for the day, passing a Publix on the way home, so I just decided that I am gonna stop right here. Okay, secured the bag, got me some macaroni, the elbows, because we're gonna need that next week for sure. And then I don't know if you can see it through the bag, but I got lactose-free vanilla ice cream because, you know, Brian is lactose intolerant, so I gotta make sure that he can also enjoy the dessert later. Now I am finally gonna head home, and then I'll go and pick me up my Papa John's freebie closer to dinner. Hey guys, so I am here at work on November 19th, the day after my birthday. Unfortunately, I only had the birthday off. I am still continuing my freebies challenge though, because last night I actually went to Chipotle to get BJ's dinner, because Brian and I had Chinese. I was just feeling for soup only, so I got wonton soup. And then at Chipotle though, I was supposed to have my free guac, but they didn't have chips available, so I left the guac alone. There just happens to be a Chipotle literally in the like plaza beside where I work now, so I'm like, okay, let me see if I can get it today. Hopefully I have luck today, because I left my lunch anyway, and I normally carry lunch to work every single day, just to, you know, save on money. And that has always been me. Like, I'm not the kind that buys food when I'm at work, but today I just happened to leave it. Like, I took it out, it was on the counter. I was putting Braxton back in his crate and completely walked out the door without it, forgot to pick it up. So I'm here now and trying to see if I can get myself a little freeness for lunch. I'm gonna have to pay for the food though, I think, unless they allow me to use my reward points, because I do have enough an actual full entree. But anyways, let's see, because I'm going to lunch really late. It's now 3 p.m. So to be honest, when I eat now, I'm probably not gonna eat very heavy for dinner. But let me go.
I say we think different. I see why your heart's I see. Come, baby, come, try me. Who you gonna love if you run by me, love? Ready? Too many twists and turns, yeah. Love the way you twist and turn, yeah. Baby, call me, I too fly, I get burned. Love the way you twist and turn, yeah.
Hello, guys. Oh. It is finally the weekend. Just finished work not too long ago. Even though I've switched locations, I still do everything like close to my old job or old location. So I am back here at the mall, coming to continue my journey with my freeness. So last week we saw where it is that somebody was commenting about the fact that, you know, they don't think we know how to budget. First off, let's get this correct. I'm actually extremely good at budgeting. And even though, you know, we have a lot of things coming up and, you know, we're still trying to support our family back in Jamaica at the same time in a very big way, we still, one, have to do things to celebrate ourselves and like still make sure we have some level of normalcy. And the thing is that if you stay ready, you don't gotta get ready, right? That's the first thing. So when it comes to budgeting, saving for me is an important part. So even though we didn't know what the outcome was gonna be, particularly with Brian, you know, not being able to work for a little bit, the fact is that that's why we put aside savings, is so that going through situations like that, when it does happen, you know, we're not left in the dust. I will admit that the last time it happened last year, of course, we didn't expect Brian to be out of work for 6 months. I would have been transitioning into a new job when Brian went on disability last year, starting work with the bank. And now that I've been in a very stable position work-wise, which I would say is my first time really being in this kind of stability since moving to the US, I've made sure that I've made the steps to secure that from when I had just started working. So the minute Brian came off of disability, we started putting money to the side for joint stuff, and then I started putting money aside for myself too, just to make sure that if I ever ended up in that position again, we would be okay. So thank you for the concern, but we are okay. And I mean, mind you, I still appreciate people showing up every week to watch videos and continuing to like and hype the videos, because all of those things help, you know. This platform here is another means of income for us, and the more that you support us through here just by simply watching a video or watching an ad on a video, like, it helps us out, you know, and we appreciate that. So as I said, I appreciate the concern, but don't get it twisted. I'm very, very good at budgeting. I work in finance for the last 10 years, or for 10 years, for a very good reason, because I do very well with money. As I said, though, here at the mall to go and pick up more freeness. So today it's not food. Today I'm going to Bath and Body Works. One, because I actually ordered stuff online. As you guys probably saw in a video before this, generally I don't buy too much stuff in store because it's actually cheaper online. But it's cheaper online if you buy it when they have their sales online and then order it for pickup. Because if you order it to be delivered at home, there's automatically a delivery fee, and if there's a Bath and Body Works close to you, then why not just go and pick it up if they have the stuff in stock. So I bought some lotions and I bought body wash, and I was trying to see how much exactly I had spent, because I don't think I had spent a whole bunch of money, but I got 12 items. So it's supposed to be like 6 lotions, 6 body wash. I think
everything maybe came up to like $50 something after all of my coupons and the sale that they were having. So on average, that's less than $5 per item, which normally they run for about $16 per item. So as I said, in addition to the budgeting, like I am one of those that definitely go coupon shopping, budget shopping, all of those things. So because it gives me joy, quite honestly. And then today now I get a free body care item that is $9.95 or less. So I'm gonna try and see what it is that I can pick up for myself as well, and then I'm gonna head back home. So anyways guys, let's go to Bath and Body Works. I will say this store makes it really hard not to spend though, because they have deals in here too, of course. Okay guys, I got my Bath and Body Works stuff. I'm about to pack them out into our little cabinets here, because the other day I actually spent the time completely organizing the cabinet, because I have like stuff in, just give me a second, in these little drawers that kind of makes it simple for us to push them in and take them out. So I get my stuff mostly in bulk so that I can refill them and make sure everybody has what they need in the house. And again, it is more cost effective doing it the way that I do it. But yeah, got those Bath and Body Works things. I got some good stuff too, because they were also having a sale on their hand soaps. So these were $2.95 for each one. I only bought two, just so we could have one downstairs in the bathroom that's in or close to the dining room. This one was really nice, vanilla icicles. And then it's pretty, so I think I'll put this one downstairs, and then we'll have one upstairs in our bathroom. 'Tis the season. Then I got the refill. So this is approximately 3 of these bottles, and I got this for $9. So I'll have this for after the season, white tea and sage. After the season, I'll have this. But yeah, since I came home, played around with Braxton, spent a good bit of time outside because I was talking to my mother. She got back water today for the first time in almost 4 weeks. It's so crazy to believe that Melissa hit 4 weeks ago. But yeah, Monday would make 4 weeks. Today is Saturday, and she is getting running water at home for the first time. She says she doesn't know if it's going to be permanent or if it's just temporary, because normally what happens is that it might go again, it might come again, then it goes and then maybe comes back. But she's hoping that means it's a positive sign that they may get back power soon, because she has also been without that for a long time. And you know, she is dying for that. But yeah, just wanted to give y'all a little update on how she's doing. Again, like, she herself has been dying that she can't keep up with the videos, because she watches these videos every week, and then she normally goes and like looks through the comments and everything. So she normally is kind of up to date with what is happening in our lives, as well as what you guys are saying and typing on the keyboards. But she does say to tell everyone that she is still in very good spirits, and that with all the help she's been getting, she has been helping others around her as well. So yeah, really just wanna say thank you to everybody. This week, our friend David had given her some stuff. So it's like, you know, like, I really appreciate everybody that has just been rallying around her. Ooh, these smell good. I made some good choices this time around. Excited to switch out stuff. But yeah, mommy is good. Brian, I think I just heard him come home a while ago. So don't know what we will be up to for the weekend. It's kind of crazy that it's Saturday. By the time you blink, it's already time for another work week. So I'm gonna finish packing these things out, and then I'll meet you guys downstairs with Brian.
What's going on, Maz gang? So I know I haven't been in this video at all. This is the first time that you're seeing me, and it's currently 2 a.m. on Sunday morning because I'm editing the vlog for everything that Alec has done. I don't know. For some reason this week, I just didn't have the energy to vlog. I don't normally. I don't know. I as I get older, and as time goes, I'm starting to realize that I really don't process my emotions properly. I'm more of the type to kind of like see what it is and then try to fix it and move on. I never really deal with it. So when I sit down and I try to deal with it, I kind of feel overwhelmed, and it kind of stops me from doing what I need to do, which is probably why I don't always process it the right way, because I don't have time to stop. And I feel like that's what I did this week, because when I tell y'all, this is the first time that I've picked up the phone to record anything. This is the first time I even thought about it. It's just been a lot, and I think it finally caught up to me this week. Where do I start? I guess I can update you guys. So let's start with mom. Mom is doing good. She's healing very well. She had some appointments today. Well, not today, this week. She met with her radiologist, because she has to start radiology next month, and she'll do that for an entire month. And then she went to her oncologist as well, and they said that she's doing good there. They want her to take a pill for 5 years or something like that. But for the most part, she's doing really good. I'm very, very happy to hear and to even report that she is very well. The surgery was a success, and we're going to keep our fingers crossed and stay prayed up that everything is going to, be good. Update on Mama Mix. I just heard last night, because it's 2 o'clock in the morning, so I heard yesterday that she finally got water. Now, mind y'all, guys, it's probably been maybe a month or a little bit over a month since Melissa. She just got water back, and they still don't have power. So, you celebrate the small wins. So we're happy to hear that she got water now, but I'm just hoping that she can get some power, man. I couldn't imagine having to go through that. It's been so long. Like, could you imagine having to be in your house over candlelight? I know it's tough, but she's still laughing. She's still upbeat. Like, I find that we take so much for granted over here. So much for granted. But yes, that's an update with her. Now, one of the biggest stressors in my life right now is my job. I haven't really said much about what's going on with Spirit, because technically I couldn't. I mean, I know I can talk about what's public, but if they tell us something that hasn't made it to the media yet, then you can't talk about it. But and 9 times out of 10, we really do find out most of our tea from the media. Like, it's not like Spirit sends us anything that they don't already send the media. But that's a conversation for another day. As you guys know, if you don't know, Spirit has filed bankruptcy for the second time in a year. It was actually within 6 months of each other. I don't think any company has ever filed bankruptcy twice in 6 months. I mean, we're known for breaking records, so I guess we broke that one. But it's not looking good. They needed to get $100 million annual cuts. Like they had to be able to drop their spending by $100 million at least for the next 2 years. And the way that they did that was by labor force reductions, selling aircrafts, and then like really cutting our pay. There's no way to say it. There's no way to get around it. For the pilot group, the pilots had to take a 8% cut, 8% pay cut, and the company is not matching their 401k. Like they got a reduction in how much the company is going to match their 401k. That's all they got, and that is effective until 2029. And then they'll snap right back into what their current contract is. So with the flight attendants, they didn't cut our base pay because we already are below industry standard hourly. But I feel like we're the only ones that get paid time and a half after a certain threshold. I think. Don't quote me on that. But say, for example, this is how we get paid. Let me explain how we get paid, and hopefully you guys can follow. So from 0 to 85 hours, we get paid straight pay. So if my pay rate is $50, I get paid $50 an hour up to 85 hours. Everything after 85 hours, you get time and a half. So my pay rate would jump to $75. So with that $75, like that's so okay. So you get that straight pay, 85 hours, everything after 85, time and a half. I typically work anywhere from, let's say, 100 to 120 hours a month. That's my goal. So you can it's a decent amount of money. Like that time and a half is what really brings us to or closer to industry standards. So with these concessions, they will be removing our overtime pay. So everything that we work will only be straight pay, which is terrible. Like it's not good. In addition to that, we have the option for snapbacks July 2027. And what I don't like is that the snapbacks are based on the profitability of the company. Why is our pay affected by or determined based on how profitable the company is when the pilots isn't? You know what I'm saying? Like I understand in a situation like this where we have bankruptcies and all of that, I understood we were going to lose things. I kind of already knew that overtime was going to change. I didn't think it was going to go away. But before we signed our newest contract back in 2023, we used to have a monthly cap. Like we could only work up to 110 hours block. Like we can only work that much. But you can still find ways to get extra. Like you can still work your way up to maybe 120 max. I thought that they were going to put a cap on how much you can work, but keep some sort of overtime. But yeah, back to the snapbacks. By July 2027, if the company is looking good, we will go back to our overtime, but at a rate of time and a quarter. And then depending on whether or not the company is showing profits for 90 days, that's when we will snap back to our
our current contract, which we signed in 2023. What I don't like about that is that in aviation or in any airline, they can cook the books straight up. Like, just to have to trust the company to be honest, to say that, oh yeah, we're making profit, let's snap it back to what it was. Like, I just don't know I don't trust that it's going to happen. And it's unfortunate. I don't necessarily trust the company that I work for, to be completely honest, but I don't think anybody should trust their company like wholeheartedly to do what's right, because at the end of the day, you are just a number to them. And this is a business, and they're going to try to make it run and make as much money as they possibly can. So I don't think that's going to be, I don't think it's going to be good for us. Also, I don't even know that we're going to be around for any of this to really take place. Like, it's not, I just don't think that Spirit is going to be able to sustain on its own. If we're not bought or if we don't merge, I just don't see it. I don't see it working. Times have changed. Like, when I first started with Spirit, we were the most profitable airline in the industry, like above Delta. We were making that kind of money because we were cheap. We got you where you needed to go. The aircrafts were new. The staff was a lot more friendlier. Like, we had really changed from the Spirit that was like 2000, like the earlier Spirit with the Hooters ads and the like the craziness that was going on. And we grew so fast, and I think that was part of the reason why we fell. We couldn't maintain it. We didn't change with the times. Like, everything is a vloggable content creation moment where people now want Lux. They want to be able to record, hey, I'm in first class, or I'm on Delta, I'm on America. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's going to be recording on Spirit. Nobody wants to take us because you have to pay for everything. There's just certain things that we took too long to change. Like, now we have a first class, Spirit First, and then we have premium economy, which has discounts on snacks. These are all cute things. Like, don't get me wrong. I think the change was necessary, and I think it was good. I think it was too late. You don't wait till the 11th hour and 59 minutes to decide to give the people what they've been saying they wanted for the last 4 years. You just don't do that. So here we are. So yeah, that's my biggest drawback. That's one of my main focuses, is because my pay is going to be cut. But in other news, we have to vote on that, by the way. Like, because we are unionized, we do have to vote. And if we don't vote yes for that, then two things can happen. Spirit can go back to the courts and ask the courts to make a decision and tell them this is what we need, and they could make it work. Like, they can just tell them, yeah, hey, this is what you got to do. Or the court can say, go back and renegotiate and see what you guys can agree on. I'm not opposed to doing that. Like, I understand things have to be cut. I'm not stupid, you know what I mean? But to take overtime away completely and then base our return to some sort of normalcy on you guys reporting profitability for at least 90 days is just, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So I don't know that I'm going to vote yes for this contract. I'm strongly probably going to vote no. But yeah, that's that. In the rumor mill, Spirit told us that there was no talks of a merger or acquisition. And then the next week they told us that, the next week they told the media that they were talking to the best suitors for a potential merger. Not like, it was maybe 3 or 4 days later that they said that was what was happening. So that's why I don't trust them, because you tell us one thing and then you tell the media something completely different. So it's been rumored that on December 13th they're supposed to make this big announcement, or it's supposed to come out whether or not we plan on merging, and if so, with who, or if we're going to do it on our own, if we're going to stand alone as just Spirit. And of course, Frontier was always the first one that you hear that we're supposed to merge with, because it's the same airline. Technically, it's the same exact airline, same business model, same planes, same no frills. Like it would be a seamless transition if it were to take place. So we'll see. I'm hoping that that's what it is, to be completely honest. Like, I don't know. I just want somebody, anybody, just come pick us up. Because I don't want to start over from another airline. Like, I don't want to go back to initial. I don't want to lose seniority. I don't want to go back on reserve like that. Like, there's so many things that I just don't want to do. Like, the way my life is right now, I don't know that I can afford to miss 2 to 3 years of my life before I can get, some kind of normalcy or some kind of control over my schedule. I don't know that I think that this would be the end of my aviation career if Spirit is to fold. So let's hope that that doesn't happen, y'all. Because I don't want to. I'll probably go back to banking, to be completely honest. I have plenty of experience banking. I just don't see myself going to another airline. But you never say never, Enough about that. That's what was stressing me out, y'all. That's why I ain't picked up the camera until now. It's a lot. Like, coming from my mom, then Melissa, and then me having to have surgery again, and then my job. Like, it was just so much. But in other news, as I'm editing the video, I can see that my husband enjoyed his birthday gift, so that makes me feel good. That bracelet, I was torn whether or not I should get it, because I know Alec loves wooded jewelry, but I also know that he is in his gold era. Like, he is really, enjoying the gold jewelry. So I figured this would be kind of cute, and he likes it. I haven't seen it since I gave it to him, but he likes it. I mean, we haven't been anywhere. It's just work at home for the week. So, and the handwritten note, like, I went to Publix, on his birthday, because I was like, maybe I should just buy the card, because I had the idea to make the note. I wanted to fold it like a heart, but I didn't know how to do it. That was the way y'all saw it is the only way I knew how to fold it. But he enjoyed that, which I think that was the highlight of the gift for him. He likes, that heartfelt stuff, that sappy shit. So I'm really, really happy that he enjoyed it. And his birthday as a whole, like, we've never celebrated his birthday with just him and I don't think. So that was nice. Yeah, I think that's it, y'all. I've been rambling for like the last 20 minutes. That's crazy. I hope I didn't bore y'all too much. I love y'all. I love that y'all allowed me to talk to y'all, even though y'all don't talk back. I'm talking to a camera right now. But the comments is y'all talking to me. I appreciate that. I need to get that off my chest, but everything will be okay. I am a firm believer that what's meant to be will be, and if I am supposed to be in aviation, I will be in aviation one way or another. If God has another plan for my life, then that's what it'll be, and I'll have to figure it out from there. But yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna call it a night, and we will see y'all next week. Hopefully, I can talk Alec into doing a live at some point. But we're so busy during the week. It's so hard during the week to do anything. But yes, guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you know anybody who needs some love in their life, please share the video. Please be sure to comment Tell us what you thought about Alex's gift. If you enjoyed it, tell me how bad my handwriting is, how bad I folded the paper, and please tell me that it's going to be okay. Like, I need reassurance. But yes, guys, I love y'all, and I hope you guys have a great week. Yes, and be sure to subscribe. Do that. Hit that subscribe button and the bell. Bye, guys. Y'all have a good night. I love you.